Hi there, we are Lisa and Chris. Please join us aboard our main ship 390, Cool Beans, as we cruise America's Great Loop. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where did we just leave and where are we going?
We left Bean Inlet, Wright's Marina in Britt, Ontario, and we are headed to Bustard Island for Anchorage for a night or two.
Yes, we're really excited. We haven't anchored in a while, right?
It's been a while.
Well, I guess Picton, beginning of the Trent Severn. Well, it's beautiful. We were at Wright's because of bad weather, and it was pretty bad. Windy and rained off and on for 2 or 3 days, right?
It did. Very windy.
Well, looking behind you, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to get some video. Oh, all right. Bye, babe. We left the marina in the inlet and headed back out into the Georgian Bay. Here's a picture taken by another looper of our flotilla, the 4 buddy boats. I want you to notice all of the rocks. They are everywhere. Near the shore, out in the middle of the bay, just wherever you can imagine, there's probably a rock there. Our route took us back out by the wind farm. Henby Inlet Wind is the largest First Nation wind energy partnership in Canada. It's an 87 turbine wind farm and transmission line in the Lake Huron region of Canada that will generate clean energy for 100,000 homes across Ontario each year. More rocks coming into our anchorage, but oh my, isn't this gorgeous? I don't think the videos do it justice. Here is a picture of the Bustard Islands, and here is where we anchored. Because I am loving this time-lapse function, here is us anchoring and then re-anchoring. We pulled in behind our flotilla, and once everyone was set, we picked our spot and dropped anchor. Here I am showing Chris where the chain is. But then you can see that dinghy talking to Strumming Along. It's that other boat saying that he's about to leave. So we waited, and now you can see him leaving. So we moved up into his spot and started all over again. Here is the Georgian Bay flotilla in the anchorage. We arrived early enough to really relax and enjoy the day. I got some vitamin D on the bow, and Chris fished a little bit. We even got the dinghy out for the very first time and rode around the area. It was so much fun. Travel day 85. We went 19 nautical miles from Britt, Ontario to Bustard Islands, Ontario. The next morning, Chris captured this picture of the sunrise over Strummenalong. How beautiful. Our flotilla left very early to reach the next anchorage and hopefully secure good spots. More rocks everywhere. You have to be very aware of your surroundings and your charts here in the Georgian Bay. You need to stay in the marked channels or else you are subject to hitting the rocks right under the surface of the water. The Canadian Coast Guard does a great job of keeping the channels well marked for our safety. Here we are coming into our next anchorage, the Bad River Channel and the Devil's Door Rapids. And oh my gosh, a fellow looper took this drone shot, shout out to Avalon, of all of us at anchor. Look how absolutely gorgeous this area is. Here is where we all are. We had boat tails on the next chapter. Here's our snack board, thanks to Pat and Yvonne. And here we are being silly with our matching hats. Travel day 86. We went 8 nautical miles from Bustard Islands, Ontario to Bad River, Ontario. We decided to stay 2 nights on the hook, so we spent the day resting and then got our dinghy back out. I know some of you want to see our davit in action. I will try to get that on video next time. This area is known for the Devil's Door Rapids. We were not brave enough to try them, but we spent some time just exploring the area by dinghy. There was a little lake behind these rocks. It was so cool. Here's a little beaver that Don and Susie caught a picture of. Isn't he the cutest? We saw one swimming across the channel but didn't get a picture. And look at the beautiful vegetation, pretty red flowers growing out of these rocks. And here's our trusty cool beans. Isn't she a beaut? I tried to capture the gorgeous moon over our bay but didn't have a lot of luck. What is your tip of the week?
This week's tip's very loop specific. There's lots of good books out there on the loop, places to see, different stops, marinas, restaurants, that type of thing. But a local suggested that we go through Mill Lake and Collins Inlet after we left the Bad River anchorages. And we didn't see this in any of the books. But if you plan on doing the loop, I would write down Mill Lake, Collins Inlet. Very, very beautiful area. We really enjoyed it. There's no telling how many pictures and videos we took. I always suggest you put that on your list of places to go.
I agree. Great tip, hon. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a beautiful morning, isn't it?
It's wonderful. Really nice to be on the water.
Where did we just leave from and where are we headed?
We left Bad River, anchored at Bad River for 2 nights.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Very, very gorgeous. And we're headed to Killarney for a few nights. We got bad weather coming, so we're going to go to the marina and tie up and ride the storm out.
That's right. We're going to be there for probably 3 or 4 nights, and it's got a spa and a couple of really nice restaurants. I don't know if we're going to partake of the spa, but we're going to definitely eat a nice meal. Provision. Anchoring out for 3 nights in a row. We're probably need to refill our water. But, you know, I think we've got plenty still, don't we? Did you check?
Yeah, we've probably got 40 gallons, 50 gallons.
Oh, that's great. And we've both showered every day. I've washed dishes, I've cooked, I filled the Berkey water filter. So yeah, so good old Cool Beans is very set up to anchor for many, many days in a row. Okay, beautiful conditions, right? Not too bad.
A little bit of wind, but very, very manageable.
Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, bye. I was actually sad to leave Bad River. I think so far it was my most favorite anchorage and area that we have been to. I could have stayed here a week, but alas, we must keep moving, so we headed west to our next destination. Again, rocks everywhere. Like Chris said, a local we met in Britt suggested that we alter our route to Killarney and go through Mill Lake and Collins Inlet. We took the chance and we are all so glad that we did. We all said this was one of the most beautiful, serene, awe-inspiring, and picturesque routes we have taken this whole entire trip. Pictures and videos don't do it justice, but I am so glad I took this time lapse. I want to relive this area again and again. Please enjoy. A few more lighthouses, some mountains, and now we are in Killarney. What a neat area this is. First thing we see are this beautiful lodge and then a seaplane. The marina is part of the Killarney Mountain Lodge. Wow, this is really cool. Travel day 87. We went 34 nautical miles from Bad River, Ontario to Killarney, Ontario. In today's interesting boat information, I'm going to quickly recap our fuel purchases and consumption so far on Cool Beans since we're a little over halfway through our loop. We have purchased 1,218 gallons of diesel for a total of $4,724, which comes out to an average price of $3.89 per gallon. That is under the $4 per gallon limit that Chris was hoping for. As far as Cool Beans fuel consumption, we take the 1,218 gallons purchased, less 60 gallons of the generator usage, and divide it by 541 hours traveled, less 47 hours since we filled up. So it gives us our gallons per hour burned as 2.35. We are so happy with this number. Yay, Cool Beans! We spent several nights in Killarney, so we had a lot of downtime. We took walks around the property and the town. We did several loads of free laundry, and we ate some great food. We also changed the oil in several filters on Cool Beans. It was a great end to a fantastic week.
Welcome back aboard Cool Beans. Had a fantastic week this week. We started the week off in Britt. Left Britt and spent the night on the anchor in Bustard Islands.
Yep, that was beautiful.
And
Busted out the dinghy.
that was at Bad River.
Oh, we busted it out at Bustard Island.
Oh, that we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, left Bustard Island and went to Bad River. Spent 2 nights on the anchor in Bad River. Gorgeous anchorage. Really enjoyed being there. And then we left there and came to Killarney.
Killarney.
Been holding off the weather. It's been raining off and on. Winds blowing like crazy, and I mean, we're safe and sound at a marina, but
Yeah.
we're ready to travel. The trip over here was just unbelievable. Going through Mill Lake,
Beautiful.
Collins Inlet, just I can't speak enough how beautiful it is. That one day was worth the whole trip. It's just fantastic.
Yeah.
Only did I think like 60 miles this week. You know, not a lot of travel, but
Nope.
gosh, it is gorgeous up here.
It's beautiful. We've had a great time with our friends. We're seeing some beautiful, typical Canadian, beautiful scenery. And depending on the weather tomorrow, we're going to head out, and we should maybe be in the U.S. by next week. So
It's looking like it.
that's our plan. But we've really enjoyed Canada. It's been fantastic. Fantastic, right?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
we can't say enough. I see why people say this is their favorite part of the loop. But anyway, that's about it.
Yeah, just shout out to all our friends and family. I love
Yep.
everyone.
We miss everybody. Love
Absolutely.
everybody. Thanks for all your comments, and thanks so much for watching, everybody.
See y'all next week aboard Cool Beans.